Let's bring out the starters for your Orlando Magic. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Dennis Scott. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Rashad Lewis. At the shooting guard position, 6'6" number 25, Nick Anderson. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Penny Hardaway. At center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal. The head coach of your home team, and your Orlando Magic.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, the Celtics, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Russell. McHale is out there with Bird. Then it's Jones. And it's Kuzi in at the 1. And for the Magic, Lewis is out there with Scott. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Anderson in at the 2. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard match we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, look, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now here is Hardaway. Guarded closer. Pass to Lewis. Now here is O'Neal. He's guarded by Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. Here's Kuzi. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Bird. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here is Hardaway. The kick out to Anderson. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Penny Hardaway.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Russell.
Blocking foul called on Penny Hardaway. His first team foul.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Russell, a screen on Scott. Here's Bird. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Hardaway. And that one drops for him.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grab it for air.
Outside Russell. Outside, Jones. Passes to Kuzi. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Anderson outside. To the inside. Here's Shaq. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Now here's Jones. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. On the way up top. Screen by O'Neal. Hardaway kicks to Lewis. Shaq's shot is good.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
To the wing right side. And there's the pass to McHale. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out left to the wing. From past the arc. The shot's good from Kuzi. Kuzi's got 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. To the left side wing. Oh, Russell in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lewis passes to Hardaway. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And he makes good on the layup. Shaq's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Russell trying to get open his Bird. Russell, no luck.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Shaq kicks to Hardaway.
Celtics foul. Kevin McHale.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shaq with the screen. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Russell. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Early on here, Craig, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my 2nd year.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Orlando leading. Anderson outside. 3-pointers off the mark. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Chicago.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. All right, fans, that was your 407 dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Hardaway passes to Lewis. Outside Hardaway. Back to Lewis. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Anderson has always been a dependable role player, a strong forward with a gorgeous stroke there from deep.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
3 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson. Havlicek, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Shaq. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Pass to Scott. 5 on the clock. Anderson outside. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtics ball.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Kuzi. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
And here is Lewis following Larry Bird's 3. Here's Hardaway. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Pass to Anderson. Over Kuzi. Rebound, Boston.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Wasted no time on that one. Bird's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hardaway. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
The Magic trail by 4. Lewis down low. He's against McHale. Lewis misses. Here's Bird. And it's Boston with another.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. 100% from the field.
Magic timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your 407.
So for the Magic, Howard's checked in for O'Neal. Turkoglu comes in for Scott. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. Here is Anderson. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Nelson outside. Howard, the pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Improving his floor awareness. How is a decent sense for when his guys are open?
Outside, White. Back to Pierce. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
line for the Celtics.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Free throw good, Paul Pierce. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Nelson kicks to Lewis. Back to Nelson. Anderson outside. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Turkoglu. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Parrish. Pierce with it. Havlicek left side. And it's good. 2 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Anderson outside. Here's Lewis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Havlicek outside. No good on the 3.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Lewis hits the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pierce kicks to White. To the paint, here's Havlicek in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves. Nelson, the pass to Anderson. Here's Lewis. Again, the Magic score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside, Pierce. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Now, here is Nelson. No points in the game yet for him. The dish to Anderson. Back to Nelson. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, White. And he drives in. Rebound by the Magic. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Now Lewis. John Havlicek missing from long range. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Collins. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Turkoglu against Pierce. Nelson dishes to Lewis. Back to Nelson. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Pierce on the wing. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lewis kicks to Nelson. Back to Lewis. Howard setting the pick for Nelson. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
Nikola Vucevic.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Nelson against White. Kicks to Havlicek. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaches. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics. White is out there with Jones. Then it's Bird. Then it's Russell. And it's Cowens in at the power forward. Bird misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Well, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here's Anderson. He's got 11. Here's Hardaway, and it's Hardaway slamming it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The pass to Cowens. Jones with it over Anderson. On the basket by Jones. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Pass to Hardaway. He dishes it to Vucevic. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Bird can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
A three from Anderson. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Pass to Jones. Dishes it to McHale. Russell passes to Jones. Russell a screen on Anderson. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Kuzi. Guarded by Hardaway. Kuzi passes to Russell. Stolen by O'Neal.
I love when guys are alert and aware on the great job to prevent the entry pass.
Passes it to Anderson. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Russell. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Outside Hardaway. Shaq kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. 3-pointer. And McHale pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. Bird, the pass to Kuzi. The dish now to McHale. Bird outside. Russell a screen on Hardaway. Inside. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Bird.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hardaway passes to Vucevic. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's the pass to Hardaway. Back to Vucevic. And here's Anderson for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Bird outside. Pass to Kuzi. A 3-ball. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway against Russell. Now here is Hardaway. D right on him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got 8 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Jones. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his second.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
At the line for Orlando, Shaquille O'Neal. Shooting 1.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. Here's Russell. Bird outside. Here's Kuzi. Yes, that goes in. 8 points for him.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Jones against Anderson. Outside Hardaway. And stolen by Russell. Here's Jones. No good that time. Good D by Anderson.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Jones. The rebound by Anderson. Magic leading by 6. And here is Hardaway. He's got 8. He kicks to Anderson. Pass to Vucevic. Over Kuzi. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
Jones, the pass to Russell, and Bill Russell slams it in.
And forget about finesse. This ball is all about the power.
Hardaway against Jones. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's McKee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
McHale against O'Neal. Here's Kuz. 8 points for him. Screen by Russell. Jones. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Good.
It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Fans, your 407.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for O'Neal. Lewis comes in for Vucevic. Turkoglu's checked in for Scott. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Anderson. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Passes it to Pierce from downtown. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got his first bucket of the night.
And the Chief making his presence felt on that offensive backboard. Doesn't look like he's outworking you until you see the ball drop through the net.
Howard trying to free himself up. No good from Turkoglu. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Havlicek. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Turkoglu kicks to Lewis. Pierce against Turkoglu. Outside for Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. They shoot again. Turkoglu right side. Lewis sets the pick for Turkoglu. And Lewis has it in the corner. Howard trying to free himself up. Lewis misses.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
White against Nelson. Steps back and fires. Rebound by the Magic. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hardaway against White. The shake. Howard trying to free himself up. And Hardaway with the lay-in. Hardaway has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's the pass to Parrish. Over Howard. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper.
Hardaway. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish. And Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Out to Nelson. The tray. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And the Magic lead by 13.
And that's the shot Nelson's always relied on. And it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter, finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
Pierce's shot is good.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Nelson outside. Lewis, right side. The feed now to Howard. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, O'Neal's checked in for Howard. And it's Anderson in for Nelson.
Your Magic, Shaquille O'Neal. Nick Anderson.
54 seconds left now here in the second. White with it. Rashard Lewis covering. Lewis against White. Over Lewis. 6 to shoot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Orlando leading by 13. Turkoglu dishes to Hardaway. Shaq against Havlicek. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Parrish. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
To the middle. Shaq can't get it to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Well, you know I won a few of these in my career. Let me see, 19, about 700.
And taking a look now at that first half, what a showing it's been so far for the Orlando Magic. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Kuzi. He's got 8. Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Lewis. Then there's Scott, and it's Shaq in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's O'Neal. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bird outside. Here's Kuzi. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Anderson wide open, and again it's the Magic from deep.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Here's Jones. Russell trying to free himself up. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tidbits.
Now here is Hardaway. He's tightly guarded. They grab their own miss, and that one, good. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Russell finds Jones. Five to shoot, and there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 9 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Hardaway. And Bird comes to help. Outside Lewis. They get it back. Here's Shaq. And at last, they get one to fall. Shaq's got 19 points. Here's Kuzi. Guarded by Hardaway. Jones, no one around him. Great play by Bird to set it up.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. His offense has returned.
Right side Hardaway. And stolen by Russell. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's McHale. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Anderson with the screen for Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Shaq and stolen by Russell. 3-on-3. Here's McHale. The second chance effort. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Anderson. 19 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 19.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Screened by Russell. Jones for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Outside Hardaway. Over Kuzi. Again, the Magic score.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Goes up to the stripe. Misses off the left iron. Magic leading by 16. Here's Anderson.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 18. Outside, Jones. The pass to Bird. Takes the 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. The Magic have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Jones, the pass to Kuzi. Outside, Russell. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Russell, a screen on Lewis. Here's Jones. Out to Bird. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. O'Neal's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Outside Hardaway. He lobs it up, and the dunk by O'Neal.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Pass to McHale. Feeds to Jones. Tries from 16. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Hardaway kicks to Anderson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Kuzi. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Driving the lane. Here's Scott. Here's Shaq. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. O'Neal's got 23 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to McHale. Passes it to Jones. And he's good on the three ball. Jones has got 16 here in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Hardaway. And again, it's Orlando converting.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
See it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Up top, defended by Scott. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Outside Hardaway. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
White against Hardaway. White, good.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
The pass to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to White. Shaq with some nice D. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-7 run. Stolen by Havlicek. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
The first free throw is good. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And he can't hit the second. Orlando leading by 23. Here's Anderson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, foul on Boston. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Anderson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Boston's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pierce kicks to Havlicek. Pass to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here.
3rd team foul. Shooting for Boston, JoJo White. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Orlando making some changes. Howard's checked in for Shaq. Turkoglu comes in for Scott. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Magic. He gets that one. Nelson's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Parrish with the screen on Anderson. Cowens passes to White. And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Rashard Lewis. White looking around. Havlicek left side. Basket good.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Going inside, Howard. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Back to Howard. And here's Anderson for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Cowens. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Here's Nelson. And he overshot that one, missing. Boston's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And he knocks down the first one.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. O'Neal's checked in for Howard. Lewis comes in for Vucevic. Scotty's checked in for Turkoglu. And Hardaway is subbed in for Jameer Nelson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:31 left in the third. Anderson is screen on White. Havlicek against Hardaway. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside, Pierce. And the pass to Cowens. Here's Parrish. Hits the jump hook. Parrish has got 8.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Hardaway against White. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Pass to Cowens. Pocket 6. He feeds it to White. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. White's got his second bucket tonight.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. It's good. O'Neal's got 16 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Celtics, McHale is out there with Russell. Then it's Jones. Then there's Bird. And it's Kuzi in at the point. To the inside. Here's Anderson. Shot's good by Shaq. Shaq's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Kuzi passes to Bird. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Shaq. Vucevic comes in for Rashard Lewis. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Scott, and Nelson is subbed in for Anderson. Boston also with the sub. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Russell. Celtic shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside, Jones. Bird against Turkoglu. Leonard with a screen on Turkoglu. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Bird.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pass to Hardaway. Vucevic is screen on Jones. Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Larry Bird.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Shaq's checked in for Howard. Lewis comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Scott in for Hedo Turkoglu. Right side, Jones. And Hardaway comes to help. They get it again. And McHale gets it to go.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Orlando leading by 21. Passes to Nelson. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzi, defended by Shaq, and he recovers it. McHale passes to Kuzi. Second chance shot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Now, here is Nelson. He's guarded closely. There's the triple. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Anderson is checked in for Orlando.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, Nick Anderson.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Screened by Russell. Kuzi can't hit. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
Kuzi passes to Bird. The shot, no good. Nice D from Scott. Now here's Hardaway. Defense is right there. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Penny Hardaway. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Bird right side. On target from 13 feet.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Jones against Hardaway. Kicks it to Lewis. Shaq passes to Hardaway. This one for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jones, no luck. Here's Orlando now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Scott. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Kuzi passes to McHale. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. We'd rather get the calls right than just be quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, definitely you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Jones, the pass to McHale. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it. Anderson
with the ball. Outside Hardaway.
Boston foul.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his third foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for O'Neal. Carter comes in for Rashard Lewis. Ross, he's checked in for Scott. And Armstrong subbed in for Hardaway. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jones. Carter down low. He's guarded by McHale. Carter with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Armstrong. And Bill Russell slams it in.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
And here's Armstrong. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And here's Anderson for three. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Brown down low. He's against Anderson. Brown, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here is Armstrong. Carter kicks to Armstrong. Picked by Vucevic. Now Armstrong. That one misses. Here's Kuzi. Tatum dishes to Russell. McHale outside. Pass to Kuzi. The three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Carter, the pass to Armstrong. Vucevic is screen on Russell. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
So for the Magic, Howard's checked in for Wendell Carter. Turkoglu comes in for Terrence Ross. And Nelson is subbed in for Armstrong. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Screen by Parrish. White the pass to Russell. And here is Brown. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Nelson looking around. Vucevic setting the pick for Turkoglu. The 17-footer goes down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Russell against Vucevic. And it's Russell missing. The Magic shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Nelson against White. Driving to the basket. And Nelson gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Pierce. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Jones checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Shooting one.
Throw good, Paul Pierce. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Clock is at 3. Nelson kicks to Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anderson against Parrish. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And it's Orlando's ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Larry Bird's checked in for Boston. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Parrish. Turkoglu grabs the board. And the Magic with possession. Now, here is Nelson. He dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Nelson. Howard with a screen on Pierce. 5 to shoot. Nelson, no luck. Pass to Parrish. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get the rebound. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Nelson against White. Nelson with it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber,